where it's really tough for Cheese to play this game. The one thing you really do have in this matchup is Dedede is decently good at dealing with Yoshi's recovery.
Yeah.
So we definitely need to see Cheese taking advantage whenever Pharaoh is off stage, assuming it happens.
Yeah, we got to remember that. Also, double jump armor might play a big role when it comes to Pharaoh recovering, and of course, being able to tank through Gordo. And this is what you were talking about earlier, right? Seeing what Pharaoh does off stage, and rather what Cheese does to Pharaoh off stage. And the moment you give Pharaoh advantage, it looks like he's just trying to do so much damage. Those up airs do a devious amount of damage, as well as just kill super early.
I mean, Pharaoh already going all the way out there saying, okay, going crazy again, trying to keep the pressure up on Dedede, not willing to deal with this Dedede with a lot of rage. But Cheese already matching the energy of Pharaoh, honestly, like throwing out these attacks and keeping his Yoshi at bay. Of course, he's getting a little too overzealous there with that inhale, and that's gonna be stock number 1.
Yeah, I'm liking that Pharaoh really. We were talking about it, that Yoshi can't be shield poked, and so it's just using that shield, getting that nair out of shield, and then just being able to punish and really catching out Cheese, trying to go for an aerial like nair, aerial like forward air, even sending up Gordos. And so Pharaoh's really been doing good on this punish game against Cheese.
I understand what Cheese is going for a crazy punch there with the up smash, like you said. And again, the way that Cheese is playing around this is saying, okay, in reality, I'm never going to win against this grappling. I am Dedede. I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. It's with punishing you that I have to worry about. Because I know a lot of times you're going to want to land on me, but whenever you miss said landing, that's when I punish you.
Exactly. And as a heavy, you kind of sign up for getting hit by a lot of combos. And so with that knowledge, Cheese is going to be like, okay, I can take a 1 or 2 hits here. But then, like you said before, the moment that you miss a move, you're getting punished, and that forward, the up air, gonna take that stock. Really good stuff from Cheese to be able to catch that landing.
And like I mentioned earlier, right, it's punishing Yoshi's very punishable recovery off, whether it's off stage or above you.
Right.
So if you're able to catch Yoshi lacking, coming back without a use of a hitbox, of course, for doing the exact same thing to Cheese there, this is your advantage in a matchup like this. Cheese with a very small lead immediately goes away because Yoshi landed one down there.
Yeah, I know. That's so crazy how much down it can do in the up tilt. Also hitting Gordo back towards Cheese, who's actually been using these inhales very well, catching out Pharaoh, trying to approach aerially. Trying to go for the air dodge to avoid it, but this time couldn't get it. And that's I think Cheese, the way that he's using inhale to, condition Pharaoh into doing a different option has really been paying dividends, honestly. Oh, not gonna die here just yet, but pretty close. I mean, you're Dedede. You're gonna live for a while, but Pharaoh, Yoshi's also pretty thick.
Yeah, Pharaoh's got to be careful here again because throwing out the unsafe shield pressure. You're seeing Cheese. He's been mashing the energy, like I said. Throwing out a lot of those arrows and keeping you at bay. So using that inhale against the egg. Pharaoh's been throwing out that egg a lot for free, thinking it's for free. In reality, Cheese has been matching him every turn, and he's almost about to take this game.
So close, yet so far away. Okay, back air just to send Cheese up in the air.
Oh my God.
Not dead yet.
He's just trying to stay around the bottom of the center of the stage, trying to find, not going to have that one just yet. The inhale coming out to deal with that shield. That's the one way you get to the up tilt. Oh, he's going for I definitely want to go for the inhale release into the up tilt. I know what he was going for there. Oh, running away there. Up tilt on shield, not going to get punished just yet. At 130, both these players at 138. This game is so close. Pharaoh getting a little crazy with that back air on shield. She's just trying to find the landing there. The nair not getting punished again. Oh, but the down special coming out. With all the spaghetti on shield, Pharaoh finally finds that down special there. Take game number 1, but way too close for comfort.
Yeah, and I think I know what exactly what might have happened when Cheese was looking for the inhale release into the up tilt. Was that I think at a certain point, inhale will just automatically shoot out your opponent. So maybe that's what happened.
Damn, really?
And Pharaoh wasn't mashing because he knew exactly what Cheese was looking for. So, I mean, Pharaoh gonna take that. It was very scrappy. I'm not gonna lie from both these guys. Let's see what Cheese takes into game number 2, because I feel like he definitely had that. It was just Pharaoh making his hits matter most and just getting those punishes off.
Now Pharaoh immediately coming in there and already, even if since he won the last game, still adapting very well. Saying like, okay, these full hops on the shield are getting punished extensively, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna relax a little bit. I'm gonna change up my approach here and change the angle I'm coming at. And Pharaoh's still finding so much damage whenever he does come in and find that landing hit.
All right, and these inhales are just gonna continuously send Pharaoh off stage. And I think, yeah, oh, going up and dunking Cheese already.
Goes to grab the back. So, you know, Yoshi's grab game isn't that great, but when it's just figuring out the certain setups you can find off of that, putting Cheese in a very bad position, not going to find a stock there, but still keeping the pressure up at this ledge. Cheese has not been able to find an opening here, considering the constant onslaught from Pharaoh so far.
Yeah, not finding an opening, but also not finding the stage whatsoever, not at least the center of it. Oh, and gets shield broken.
Oh my God. He can't keep getting away with this.
He really can't. And it wasn't even the egg roll. It was just down.
We're going to be having a talk about this later. But Pharaoh's up 3 stocks to 1. Cheese trying his absolute hardest to get himself back into this game. But at this point, it's just quite literally a steamroll of, okay, I don't care if you win a trade, whatever. I don't care if I lose the stock. I'm just going in there, finding an up air, and doing 80%.
And that's kind of the mentality that you have to have when when you're at 3 stocks to 1, is that at this point, you can do anything. You know that your opponent's going to be very, very panicky and trying to find at least a stock or at least an opening, like you see right there, going for the up smash, and gets punished accordingly by Pharaoh. Who's going to look for that? Nah, it doesn't look for it.
Oh, up tilt from Cheese and catching the Pharaoh, lacking a little bit there. Down, down a lot, right? And down a lot, right? And you're down so much that the game's over.
I mean, wow.
Yeah.
Adaption, quite frankly, from Pharaoh, and also just pushing his advantage and just making sure that once he got these kills off of Cheese, he knew that Cheese was forced to approach, and we talked about it, right? How Dedede tends not to have that ability, or at least, the pace to be able to approach a character like Yoshi. And so Pharaoh, with that knowledge, was like, I'm going to just play safe, and then if I get that second stock off, which he did, he got that into 3-1, now he can do whatever the heck he wants, right? He can go in, he can get these egg lays off, he can go for maybe, an egg throw and just get damage off. But that first game was really, really close. I feel like if Cheese got that buffer from game 1, he definitely could have taken the set, but, who knows? Right now, all we know is that it's 2-0 Pharaoh.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, bro. That's all I'll say. But, I mean, yeah, like, I really like how it felt like Cheese had a very concrete game plan going into game number 1, saying, okay, I know Pharaoh. I know this guy goes to my school. I watch his YouTube. I'm subscribed to his YouTube. I watch his shorts, right? I know that he likes to throw out a lot of aerials on shield. Of course, that's the thing that Yoshi does.
All right.
And I know that I can punish that with an up tilt, and I can find an aerial combo whenever I need to. And I know that recovery is left wide open for a lot of my back air and forward air shenanigans.
Right.
So if I'm able to find the punishes and find the openings, that's when I go in. That's when I go in and find my big advantage. But just the fact that Yoshi is so good at keeping the pressure on heavy's not giving him a second to breathe.
Absolutely.
And that's really that was the difference maker of the game there, honestly.
Yeah, and I mean, again, Dedede with his the lack of, airspeed we saw with that forward air spike on game number 2. It was just a lot of, Cheese trying to mix up a little bit too much to the point where it got so obvious what he wanted to do. And Pharaoh, with his knowledge, of course, Metafight coach, just was able to catch that out and got that 2-0 and goes into the next round with a very, very solid win and very commanding win over Cheese.